NASA has this history of qualifying every component, and then every subcomponent, and then every piece of every rocket is fully qualified, and everything has to go perfect on every launch, and that slows us down. And SpaceX has been a great partner. Make no mistake, they have pushed NASA, but I hope NASA has also come along and pushed them in a way that is unique as well. So this partnership has been fantastic, and you're seeing the fruits of it. We'll see it tomorrow for sure.
Yeah, there's no question that that SpaceX would not be where it is today without NASA. As the saying goes, we're only here because we stand upon the shoulders of giants.
Yeah, and then you're wearing stilts on top of that, I feel.
Yeah.
It's a high bar.
Sure.
I mean, we're inside the actual firing room here. This is where and you guys flipped it the right way, so everyone's looking out the window.
That's like the biggest change. We modernized some of the decor, but most importantly, we flipped the screen so everyone can look at that way.
Yeah.
But this glass that's been here since the '60s. You can see it in the like the Apollo, movie, like the documentaries and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same glass, same angle. It's been here since the '60s. Actually, it was kind of modern looking.
It's gorgeous. This glass has seen a lot of history.
Yeah, I mean, what an awesome view.
Seriously,
it's incredible. Like, wow.
So I mean, that's got to just be the biggest honor for SpaceX leased that pad in 2014. That was the first mission, was CRS-3 for me.
Yeah.
And Gwen was out here to lease the pad.
Yeah.
And I remember it being a big deal. 39A.
It's like Times Square.
Launch, yes.
It's like opening a play on Times Square. This is the best location.
Yes.
Best launch pad in the world. Definitely.
By far. I mean, and obviously for those listening, this is where the people going to the moon, every single one of them walked up. Went up that tower, well, a slightly different tower, but out there on that pad, went to the moon. Like 80-something space shuttle missions took off from 39A.
It's a great honor that SpaceX is allowed to use that pad.
There's a lot of history there, and we're still writing the history. The history is going to be written tomorow yet again.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit.
I'm trying to.
Yeah. No, you're in the super most awkward position. This is going to be the most YouTube interview ever, but we're rolling with it.
Yeah.
So, but one of the fun things for me is watching the cargo go into the crew vessel. All of a sudden we had Dragon 1. Now we have Crew Dragon, and it's substantially different but familiar. Mm-hmm. So tell us, what's been some of the hardest parts to transition from cargo into crew? Because crew is a little more important than cargo.
Yes, I mean cargo can be replaced, crew cannot, and so the level of scrutiny, the level of attention is, I don't know, order of magnitude greater. I mean, it was already high for cargo. I mean, but it's just a whole nother level for crew. So, I told the SpaceX team that this mission reliability is not merely the top priority, it is the only priority right now. Mm-hmm. So we're just doing continuous engineering reviews from now, nonstop, 24 hours a day until launch. Just going over everything again and again and again. And I was out at the pad just recently, just walking down the rocket. We've got a team that's just crawling over the rocket in the horizontal. Then we're going to rotate it vertical. Then we're going to crawl all over in the vertical. And we're just looking for any possible action that can improve the probability of success, no matter how small, whether that comes from an intern or me or anyone. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this is just the beginning of. I mean, we're seeing a lot of new things come out between partnerships with SpaceX and NASA. I think there's been
a great partnership. Like I said, I love NASA. I literally had "I love NASA" as my password. Technically, it was "I love NASA" 9 exclamation mark. Because it would be too easy to guess otherwise.
Was the 9 because of 9 Merlin engines?
I think yeah, it was.
Nice. So I want to know, you guys have dropped some surprises on us. Just in the past couple of months, we have Dragon XL flying on Falcon Heavy for Gateway. I didn't see that coming at all. What is Dragon XL? What's its heritage? What is it?
Well, I think probably we want to limit this interview to what's happening tomorrow. Yeah. And then we talk about other stuff later. But I always love talking to you, so it's like, we do it, but we're going to stay.
We got to stay on. Okay.
Like when I said this is the only priority, this is the only priority.
Nice.
So other stuff is nice. This is the priority.
Yeah. What I will tell you, and I think this is important, this relationship between SpaceX and NASA has been sufficiently meaningful to where we are now looking at how we do all of our business models. And that includes how we're going to resupply the gateway. It includes how we're going to get to the surface of the moon. This business model has proven to be very effective, first on commercial resupply, now on commercial crew. I will let SpaceX and Elon Musk talk all day long about what the details entail, and obviously he's not ready to talk about that today. But I will tell you that the relationship has proven to be tremendously valuable, and that the business model has proven to be tremendously valuable.
Yeah, well, I mean, because NASA basically got a Falcon 9 and a Dragon capsule for initial investment of $400 million.
Right.
Yeah, nobody thought that would work, basically.
No.
I think, that
was
not expected. That was like, I think at the time viewed as like a maverick thing that, to basically, to some degree, at least by a lot of the conventional people, was like, oh, let's just, give those commercial guys some money to be quiet, and then, then they can stop bugging us, basically.
Well, it was definitely a Hail Mary. Yeah, it was a Hail Mary. A commercial partner launching an orbital class rocket. I mean, rendezvousing with the International Space Station. It was already just this huge, long checklist of, okay, sure, you have to do that. Okay, they'll have to do that too. And now we're just seeing the next iteration of that. We're seeing it to the point of being, replacing the shuttles, importance of carrying humans on top of it. I mean, that's like the ultimate thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the flag has been up there since 2011. Mm-hmm. And, if all goes well, Dragon will recover the flag that was last placed there by the space shuttle 9 years ago. Yeah.
And Doug was on that mission, Doug Hurley. So did he actually put the flag up there? Like, it'd be pretty cool.
I'm not sure, but
it would be pretty cool.
I mean, there's a certain poetry to this whole thing. Yeah,
there really is. And same launch pad.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole thing's kind of coming full circle. So.
Yeah.